We have finally arrived at the heart of modern firearms history, a journey spanning from black powder flintlock muzzleloaders to smokeless powder automatic weapons, European and American firearms. I should clarify that America here refers to the entire American continent, also known as the Americas, rather than just the United States. Although many modern innovations did originate there, we also cannot overlook the firearms of Latin America, or the early weapons from the era of Christopher Columbus. You may notice that I've placed the Iberian, Italian, and the Balkan nations into the Mediterranean Caucasian category. This doesn't mean I don't consider them European. On the contrary, they are vital parts of Europe's historical and cultural fabric. However, for this classification, I wanted to focus on their unique regional characteristics. By researching, I come across a historically derogatory saying, Africa empieza en los Pirineos. Africa starts at the Pyrenees. This phrase was often used against Spain and, by extension, Portugal and Andorra to highlight the contrast between 19th century absolutist Spain and the more liberal, developed France of the time. While once attributed to Alexander Dumas, this has been refuted. Another similar quote from Stendhal suggests if the Spanish were Muslim, they would be completely African. While this quote reflects past prejudices, they also highlight the truth. European cultures are incredibly diverse due to geography and history. It is precisely these differences and the exchanges between various peoples that reveal the diverse creation of firearms in the ancient world. While Nordic nations used the snap lock and the snap hands, the core techniques between these firearms undoubtedly originated within the European sphere. Cultural, Western, and Northern Europe share similar cultural and linguistic roots, leading to a closely intertwined history of firearm development. For instance, pneumatic firearms, while featuring distinctive stock and locks, are currently grouped here because I haven't yet found enough unique examples to justify a standalone category. Similarly, due to the colonial era and the subsequent independence movement, the Americas were highly influenced by European firearm traditions. Therefore, it makes sense to group them together. In the future, if I made videos on Australian firearms, they would likely be included here as well. A very unique group in this category is the Cossacks. Their firearms often resemble Caucasian style, but since the Cossacks are essentially European, specifically Eastern Orthodox Christians, they have categorized them here. Some might argue that Eastern slaves are less European due to their instant historical interactions with Asia and the Mongols. However, the Russian Empire historically viewed itself as the Third Rome with the title Tsar, deriving from the Latin Caesar. For weaponry to cult culture, Russia consistently looked to the West for inspiration. Russian art, lifestyle, and culture differ significantly from Eastern traditions, which is why I include Eastern European firearms in this category. Given that Europe and the Americas cover such a vast range of history, this category will likely be subdivided as we uncover more stories. That concludes the overview of European and American firearms. Thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you next time.